Why is everyone going to the
GPS
side?
slot,
Look at
maybe?
it from
Is it
Because there's
grabbing
ammo.
Marvelling at the glory of my lights, at least it fucking well better be. We were expecting lower than usual play numbers on Christmas Eve, so I built and ran 2 Special Forces missions for the team. As a bit of a novelty, I decided to set the missions as close to our normal playing time as possible. So the first one, our convoy ambush, started at 1930 hours on December 24, 2016. The team destroyed the convoy despite some unexpected casualties from a BTR-90, and then evaded the Russian QRF and patrols to relocate to a safe house. This mission begins at the safe house the next morning, Christmas. What they didn't know then, but certainly do now, was that this mission was a complete lie. The base they were supposed to attack was indeed there, but it was never the plan to let them get close. The intention was to hit them with a surprise ambush during their initial organisation, and then giggle maniacally as they ran away in terror. 2 months ago, Russia launched a surprise invasion of Bystrica. 2 weeks ago, Bystrica was forced to surrender. This latest Russian aggression threatens all of Europe, and NATO command believes that full-scale war is all but inevitable. Since the American withdrawal from NATO, resources are stretched very thin, and commanders ordered small special forces teams to engage in harassment strikes aimed at delaying the Russian reorganisation and buying as much time as possible to muster a sizable conventional force. Intel has identified a lightly defended Russian logistics base which seems to be responsible for the repair and resupply of most of the mechanised and motorised assets in the region. If the Russians lose these supplies, it would stall their build-up for weeks. Infiltrate the depot and destroy as many logistics vehicles as possible. Destruction of any on-site mechanised or motorised assets would be a bonus, but is a secondary objective.
1 and 2, have you seen your movement points?
2 Cs.
Ja.
Say again. 2 and 3, have you seen your movement points? Burp.
Yep.
2 Cs.
3-ac.
Fan-effing-tastic. Get to movement points, get obs out. It is 6:40, so it is not dark, so get there fucking silently. Once 1 is in position, we will be the push team on this. Marksman team, which is team 2, you should be able to find a very good odds point and read out any defensive people in towers, crap like that. Your marksman better shoot straight because he needs to take them all down before 1 gets into danger. Once that is done, 3 is a half blocking, half defending force, making sure they're watching the road that's running off to the west because it's the main MSR, and the small track coming from the south. Anything seen coming in, you're to pop its face. Otherwise, you're to provide overwatch and covering fire from your arc. Just be sure that you don't shoot 1 in the back while we're assaulting. We will be assaulting up the road through the town itself, so we should be relatively out of fire. But for the love of God, 1 and 2, say again, 2 and 3, don't fucking kill us.
No promises.
Or I'll be
3-ac.
very pissed off.
So I can
Reload it up.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah,
Let's go get a scooter.
Scooter? I know. I want a scooter though. Little moped battle. Just imagine that. You see, look at the horizon, you see hundreds of mopeds with rockets. Especially if you had like a 2-seater and a back seat gun with rockets. Helicopter? Out at that. Oh shit. Fuck you, Merry Christmas!
At this stage, the Russians didn't know they were fighting NATO. The town the players were in was sympathetic to the Bystrican rebel movement, and the Russians came in force to make an example of them. I was torn between making this mission a retreat under fire or making it glorious last stand, but I'd already done one of the latter, so I went for variety instead. My main objective in the short term was try to disable the vehicles just in case the players escaped and did something silly like try to complete the mission I told them to. What's Dewey doing? Oh, yeah, they're recon force. They were probably already halfway out when the attack started. Chuck a couple of units their way just to keep them on their toes.
Copy that.
In an effort to bolster the impression that the Russians were here for the town rather than specifically for the players, I figure I should probably make sure that the noise didn't fall off until they got a long way off. It certainly wasn't an excuse just to randomly murder civilians. Not at all.
Awaiting orders. Solid copy. Ready.
In an attempt to keep the players under continual pressure, I decided to spawn a bunch of fire teams and put them on a broadly intercepting course, so it would be plausible they got discovered by accident rather than by direct intention.
On the way.
One other important consideration was to keep the recon team pinned because they were very close to the objective, and if they got any closer I might have actually had to do more work.
On the way.
It turned out that one of the guesses about where the squads would go was pretty much spot on, and one team got engaged by Russians that walked up to them at a range of about 20 metres. Who's gotten cut off? Someone's dead? Oh, fucking hell, it's Dino. Shit, I'm sorry, dude. What is... This is like my 4th mission. He has been the first person to die in 3 of those. Poor bastard. Of course, poor Artie and Chili didn't fare much better. They turned around and all of a sudden there was a rifleman in their face. If I'm honest, at this point I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated with Monty's team. I've had at least 2 fire teams of Russians hunting them for most of the mission. So far they have not been seen once because they're so fucking good at stealth. Bastards.
On the way.
The teams all seem to be converging at Safehouse Magnus, which was fairly close to the northern border as it was. So I decided that if they could survive one last assault, I would call it a mission complete.
Contact east-northeast. Eyes on, do not engage. And I don't want everyone looking the one frigging direction. 360
Yeah, please keep
people.
360. We're ambushed from
360.
several directions. Watching northwest.
I swear to God, the next time I see one of you running around standing, I will shoot you myself. I've got the Commissar pistol. Act that. Just keep eyes on him. Don't do anything until he shoots at you.
I can nade it, they'll all die.
Fire. Any wounded?
I think a friendly's hit right now.
We've got
Ready.
1-3 to the west close.
Where's
Get on
who's
the
it?
friendly. Get on the friendly. Get on the friendly. Stop talking so much. Get on the friendly.
Who's hit where?
Air drone.
Sorry.
Who? Where?
Right here, he's dead. Sorry, my bad.
Key, back to position. Eventually you'll get the idea, Key. Nice and short. This person's dead here.
How many
1-3
medics do we
coming
have?
in.
Tomo is a medic.
Myself as well, that's 2.
Copy that.
Air drone, you should probably call it out, eh?
East, sorry, my bad.
Hey fellas.
Copy.
Contact east, eyes on, drop him.
Contact
East
down.
fire.
1-3's
Righty.
left.
Are we all here? Alright, 1-3.
Yep.
Hey, how ready are you for movement? You good?
Contact
wounded?
Southwest.
Alrighty, keep eyes on those contact. If they raise weapons, look like they're shooting, drop them instantly.
Scythe. Behind you to the west, there's contacts.
We're good. Keep
Moving
eyes
towards
on,
us.
get ready to drop instantly. Keep eyes, get ready to drop instantly.
Hey, Sparky, every once in a while, stand up and look east for a second. Scene south.
20 meters.
Drop them, silently do it.
Cease.
More. There's more. More south.
Leno south.
Cheers, drones.
Leno's up.
Get on Leno anyway.
You got
Make
yourself?
sure he's all good. Where the fuck was our evac point?
Originally, it was near point 336.
It's disappeared off the map.
It was point 336 at the edge of the border there, north.
Right. That's medical.
3 lasers off, by the way.
How you doing, Leno?
On what 1-2? You good?
Good. Bless. Do I have a story to tell? Holy shit.
We are the single worst Spec Ops people in the history of mankind. We can't even secure our own base.
I know, right?
Oh my
That's
god.
friggin' terrible.
Well, I have to confess that entire mission was a lie just to set you up for that escape.
Yeah, but we are the worst Spec Ops ever.
Did you see the first Patrol 3 hit?
I'm not sure.
I think
They
passed
literally
right by
walked
one.
on top of us.
Oh, it was that one,
And
yeah.
then it was like, "Brah," and we lost the dude. And then we evaded like 3 others.
Yeah, and am I correct in thinking the dude you lost was Dino again?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man. I really am.
That's right, I'm picking
Nah.
it for you.
It's honestly not intentional.
Alias, were you watching Safe House Magnus? Where the fuck do those squads come from?
They've been following you for quite a while.
They came from like 2 or 3 different directions. I literally was watching northeast. I turn around, hearing gunshots. There's 5 Russians 10 meters behind me. They all shoot at me, and I somehow kill them with my rifle and pistol combo.
Nice. I didn't drag
then-
anyone
oh.
close to it. I didn't spawn anyone even vaguely close to the base. They're all like a good 300
Really?
meters away.
Jesus.
Yeah, 3 came across Russian squads that were moving pretty quickly, so I'm not surprised they made it to
Yeah,
Magnus.
I don't know how we lived. I don't know how I fucking lived. I didn't get hit at all.
I watched you go from a bloody 84, slowly switching out your pistol,
Yeah.
while some guy's shooting at you from 10 meters away.
I went to hit my pistol, forgetting I had the AT, accidentally scrolled down too far, got my AT, and I'm like, no, I'm dead. Guy's spraying at me from a 10-meter distance, missing. I get out my pistol, kill him, kill a second guy, run around the corner. I see Joy Flight's alive. I'm like, how are you alive? Because he was on the ground, so I was like, he's dead. I'm the last one alive. And then we
Hey,
just somehow battle it out.
Why didn't you go to ground and go prone and leave the safe house area itself? Obviously, it had
No,
been
we were literally
compromised.
surrounded. We're getting attacked from the west as well as the southeast. So we're getting like circled on. And it just came out of nowhere. Like, I was watching northeast, and next thing you know, I turned around and there's 5 guys 10 meters behind me.
Yeah, I basically sicked at least 2 fire teams on you.
Basically, we noticed a squad approaching from the east. We thought, they're coming in from the base. We'll kill them. So we all lined up. And about 10 seconds after we called out, lined up, an entire squad or so was literally on our rear, 10
Yeah.
meters distance.
I'll tell you what I
Yeah.
heard. I heard that squad and as we were about to engage, unsilenced gunfire shot over my head into that squad. It took
That's
me a
what made me
second to
turn around.
realise we have silencers.
Like, these guys were looking, southeast? They saw contacts. We were going to take them down. I kept watching my arc, and they're about to engage, and then I hear loud shots. And I'm like, I thought we had silencers. So I turn around, and then the fucking Russians are. Fuck me.
Well, 3 did the smart thing and just sort of avoided contact.
Yeah, that was
Possible.
bloody
Well, we just said at
difficult.
the safe house as instructed.
Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge.
Maintain 20% AI notification or less. We were ninjas.
Nice.
1-1 actually got a quick crash course in Monty's. This is how you sneak.
In the meantime,
And it works stupidly well.
1-2 is racing at 100 k's an hour through off-road.
120.
Through off-road at night.
Yeah, we never had a vehicle. We could never actually get in a vehicle. We tried to fight through, tried to get in it, couldn't manage, so we just ran.
Never been so much fun. Never been